showdown as the Jacksonville State Gamecocks coming to town to take on the homestanding Western Kentucky Hilltoppers. Alex Romario alongside the great Pete Gillen as we get ready to bring you this Conference USA square-off. These are a look at the starting lineups here. Terrion Murdoch, the seventh-year guard for this Western Kentucky Hilltoppers, leading the way for them. On the other side, AC Bryant, Jacoby Hill, and of course their leading scorer, Mustafa El Mutauakil. 6'6" senior 200-pounder, one of the top scorers in Conference USA. He's in fact second at 18.5 points per game. As we tip this one off here at EA Diddle Arena, Jacksonville State won the earlier meeting. In fact, they swept the season series last year, and they win the opening tip. Again, Alex Romario, Pete Gillen, the entire CBS crew. We are underway here from Bowling Green. And Coach, what do you want to see out of the early moments here? Well, good defense by both teams. This is a big game because both these teams want to build momentum, go into the conference tournament in a few weeks. They're good, solid teams. Jacksonville State kind of dribbling this out, already to 5 on the shot clock here. Dump it down low here to Jaroslav Niagu, has to just toss one up. A wild shot comes up empty here. LJ Hackman with the rebound and brings it the other way for the Hilltoppers. Western Kentucky has come off a great win at Middle Tennessee State. And Jacksonville State, as you know, has won 3 of the last 4. Last year, they went to the NIT, 23 wins. There's Ray Harper, who's a former Western Kentucky head coach. With this team to 2 NCAA tournament appearances back in the old Sun Belt Conference. Now in his 10th season at Jacksonville State. Is Unseld misses from long range, and Jacksonville State comes up with a rebound. 3-point shooting is going to be interesting to watch in this game because Jacksonville State is very good at defending the 3. Exactly. Do a great job defending the 3. Alex, as you said, holding people to 30% from downtown. Jacoby Hill dribbles in. Doesn't come up with it, has it taken away. Here come the Hilltoppers. They'd lost 4 in a row before coming up with the win against Middle Tennessee, just down the road. And we're gonna miss inside that time from Armello Boone, the freshman from Lexington. Yep. Both these teams play exceedingly hard, play excellent defense. Scoring might be at a minimum tonight. Going for the reverse layup. Comes up empty, but Mustafa El Mutauakil, the second leading scorer in Conference USA, will go to the free throw line here. Hank Plona, in his second season as a Western Kentucky head coach, took over for Steve Lutz, who took this team to the NCAA tournament, was an assistant, and they just elevated him to the top job. And a long run as a junior college head coach, was an excellent JUCO head coach, and he even said how surprised he has been able to make the jump from the JUCO ranks as a head coach to an assistant, and then quickly into a mid-major head coach. Yeah, he did a great job at the junior college level, and he's doing an excellent job building his program. As you know, Alex, he's had a ton of injuries this season. He must have learned something at that father-son camp at Providence. He's a former Pete Gillen father-son camp participant, Hank Plona. Yeah, it was a while ago, right around the French and Indian War. There's a takedown. Mustafa taking it in, comes up empty. But a strong drive to the bucket. Now here on the other side, Murdoch going for the reverse there, attacking the rim, and that's something that Hank Plona told us we want to see more of because he's kind of been dealing with that injury. We'll talk more about him in a bit, but he said he hasn't been as aggressive to the rim. Well, when you had all the injuries he's had, we'll talk about it soon. You got to be a little reticent in doing some things. Pace is picked up here as Kate Unseld misses from downtown, misses off the front of the rim, and still we have a 1-0 game. Yeah. Still here in the top of the first. Yeah, it's all right. Long way to go, just getting loose. AC Bryant, nice dump off there. Coming up empty there is Niagu. And back come the Hilltoppers. Long range 3 from way outside. Wide left. Now this game, the first few minutes will not go into the Louvre in Paris, France, you know, as one of the great things in the 2026 year. I was going to say, Unseld took that shot from Lexington. El Mustafa. Here's Niagu. There we go. Rattles one in. Jaroslav Niagu. And we get a little hooting and hollering there from Terrion Murdoch and El Mutauakil. Yep. Having some choice words with each other, and Hank. Ray Harper coming out to interrupt things, and it looks like we're going to have a technical foul. These teams are not here to hold hands. They're both competing very hard, very aggressively. Sometimes tempers do flare. Darren Murdix. Give it a technical foul. We got another one. And I think I think Coach Harper got one of his own.
Yeah. They were exchanging pleasantries between the coaches now.
Well, these two teams have met once already. That was back on December the 29th. It was a 78-67 win by Jacksonville State. So, and we're going to have technical fouls issued to the two players, Al-Muta'u Akil and Terrian Murdix from their respective teams, and then both Ray Harper and Hank Plona have both been given matching technical fouls as well. What did the official tell you?
Well, both teams had one player each got a technical foul. Right. Both coaches, they exchanged pleasantries that maybe weren't that pleasant, and they each got a technical offsetting. So now this point of interruption, ball now goes into the hands of Western Kentucky.
So they weren't talking about meeting for dinner.
No, they weren't saying, how's your family doing?
LJ Hackman draws the hack himself, and he's headed to the free throw line.
Yeah, that's what you got to do. When you're not making jump shots, Alex, as you know, from the perimeter, attack the rim. Go to the rim, go off strong, try to get to the free throw line.
This is the Western Kentucky team that does get to the free throw line quite a bit. They're third in the conference in free throw attempts. They are second in the conference in free throw percentage.
Yep.
Free throw made there from Hackman. He's a 76% free throw shooter.
You and I, we watched shoot-arounds today. I really like this young man, L.J. Hackman. He's a JUCO All-American, transfer from Jones College in Mississippi. Tremendous defender, plays with a big heart.
Not just All-American, first-team All-American.
Yeah, you open the, you did more than me. I try to find the onion, you peel it.
57-11, his Jones College team, the Bobcats.
Bobcats.
That was his record under his tutelage.
Yeah, no, tremendous player, great competitor.
Heel, going for the reverse layup there. With it is Niagu, and we get a little tangled up with Newell. Grant Newell, the North Texas transfer, getting his hands in there for the tie-up. Possession there is going to send it over to Western Kentucky.
Yep. Nice try. Mustafa with the drive. Goes up strong. Niagu, tied up, jump ball. Possession, Western Kentucky.
Gamecocks, so the 3-2 advantage is coming towards our first break zone here. Jack Edlin has checked into the game as we get a whistle away from the basketball here. Boy, I'll tell you what, Coach. These whistles are flying here out of the gate.
I think it's good. Referee's doing a great job control because the emotions are high now. We almost had a couple of fights. Coaches exchange, yelling at each other. So very, very heated now. Once again, okay, Ray Harper was a former coach at Western Kentucky, so that may be somewhere in the mix. But he's done a great job wherever he's been. But emotions are high on both teams.
It's more whistles here than the steam engine.
Now I'm emotional too. I cry when supermarkets open. People cry when they close. I cry when they open. But a lot of emotion here. Both these teams have played exceedingly hard.
Was the steam engine line work as a Gillinism? Is that okay?
Good. No, it's way ahead of my class.
I've been trying. We're working together all year.
You're a great man. I support your political endeavors in the future.
Takeaway here. Ryan Myers up ahead to Hackman. Kick back out. The southpaw takes it. Misses. And grabbing the rebound, Jacksonville State gets up in the air. And the fan said he went up and down with it. Was able to pass it off. Get into the hands of Jay Nash. Nash working into the traffic. Double team comes. Pass off to Niagu. Spin. Up and under. Looked like he walked with it. Missed off the glass. Cato came up with a rebound.
Refs don't call walks that often, Alex, right now. They just play on.
Shot of the corner, three. There was some contact there. No whistle. Offensive rebound. The putback still go. High off the glass. Ball got loose again. Fell asleep on the play. Just going to get a little teardrop shot there. That's a miss. Boy.
This looks like a rugby game right now. Both teams are playing very, very hard, but offense is not really smooth.
Jay Nash. Nice little one-handed dish off. That's a miss. Perkins Ford came up empty. Still a 3-2 game. Shot from way outside. Off the heel.
Yeah. When shots aren't falling, Alex, you got to drive the basket. Go to the rim, get to the free throw line. Attack the basket. And if you get there a couple of times, get some fouls, free throws, then the rim will get much bigger and you'll be able to make it.
Yeah, we got close to the break zone and then no more whistles.
No, referees.
Must have hurt us.
Yeah.
Into the post, Perkins Ford dumps it off. And there's another steal. This time into Edelin. Shot on the drive there from Ryan Myers, and he draws the foul. He'll have some free throws when we return. It's been an ugly first few minutes of this one. Jacksonville State with a 1-point lead here in Bowling Green. Here at EA Diddle Arena here in Bowling Green. It's been a rough start for both of these teams offensively. Just a 3-2 lead for Jacksonville State. As we take a look at the Conference USA standings coming into this one, Jacksonville State at 6-4, Western Kentucky at 5-6 in league play, both looking up in the standings to the Liberty Flames. As we welcome you courtside here in Bowling Green, Alex Ovario alongside the great Pete Gillen. And Pete, I think you said it best. This one's not going to win any awards for the way it was played in the first 5-6 minutes here.
No, both these teams are playing exceedingly hard, aggressive, scrappy, but the offense is not available right now. When this happens, you got to drive the ball, Alex, get to the free throw line, make some free throws, things will loosen up.
Yeah, it's definitely scrappy, but it's the kind of game that we expected from both of these teams. Very physical play, and I think even talking with Hank Plona, he expected it to be that way. He said, we have to find ways to get to the basket. We need to rebound against this team. And he says offense is going to come at a premium against this Jacksonville State team because they defend the three so well. He knows they have good shooters over on the Western Kentucky side, but when you have a team that prevents the shot from downtown, you got to find your offense some other way. And he said, we got to get to the free throw line, which they've got a couple coming up.
Exactly. You got to go to plan B, plan C. You know, league opponents, they know each other so well, so you have to adjust to that.
Western Kentucky has not led, or pardon me, has not scored a field goal, I should say. They're 0 for 11 from the field, 0 for 7 from downtown. The only points have been from the free throw line, and that continues here.
Yeah.
Ryan Myers at the free throw line. He's an 88% free throw shooter. Grad student, transfer from Western Illinois, hits them both, and now Western Kentucky has the lead for the first time. Jacksonville State, they're 1 of 7 from the field. They have not attempted a three, but they've turned it over 5 times. 5 times in the first 5 minutes.
It's early, but credit the defense of both teams.
Drive here on the baseline. They collapse on him, and another foul is called, and more free throws coming up. This time it'll be for Jay Nash. Nash, the transfer from Tulsa, scored just over a point per game last year for the Golden Hurricane. Coming off a career-high points total in the loss to Missouri State the other night. Scored 12 in that game.
Yep. And as you know, Alex, Tegan Moore, the leading scorer for Western Kentucky, 17 points a game, is out for his 4th consecutive games with concussion protocol. So that really hurts the Hilltoppers.
He's the 6th leading scorer in Conference USA, Tegan Moore, at 17.2 points per game. They thought they might be able to get him back, but Coach Plona said that the concussion symptoms are continuing. And so they might not get him back until next week.
Hopefully next week, yeah. He's had a lot of injuries in his career. As you know, last year missed a whole season with an injury. So hopefully a young man will get healthy because he's a tremendous player.
And he had 17 points and 6 rebounds in the game against Jacksonville State the last time they played.
Jacksonville State does a nice job. 1-2-2. Quarter-court zone press. They're trying to get their defense to help their offense get going.
Western Kentucky, again, still looking for their first field goal. They're 0 for 11 here. They're running down to 10 on the shot clock. Quickly gets them moving. Edelin. That's Boone. Tosses it up, puts it in. What a shot there from the freshman, Armello Boone.
A tough shot, fall away. Heck of a shot, though. Armello Boone from Lexington, Kentucky. Woodlord County High School.
Armello Boone still dealing with a bit of an ankle injury. He suffered in the game against Sam Houston, or pardon me, in practice before the Sam Houston game. missed a little bit of time, came back against Middle Tennessee, did not start. But Boone did start tonight. Bringing it inside, Erkins forward. Locks the handle, out of play. That's another turnover there for Jacksonville State. That's their 6th so far here in the first half.
Yeah, way too many, Alex. They average 12 turnovers a game. So 12 is just okay, but right now they look like they're going to go past that. Credit the defense by Western Kentucky.
Here's Edlin. Round the screen, top of the game for 3. Way off the mark. Oh, look at that hustle, getting his own rebound underneath and then draws the foul.
How about that? Little guy with a big heart. Good hustle.
Edlin. That's how I would get in the games there at Mission High School there, Coach.
Yeah, you were a feisty little guy when you were in high school.
Feisty's not the word I would use, but...
Used to bite people in the ankles, I heard, when you played.
Take a lot of charges, Coach.
It's okay. It's all right, just whatever you do, you go with the cards you dealt. I dealt a pair of 3s in my life, so I've been struggling for a while.
Edlin just 1.4 points per game. Western Kentucky. Approach 12.5 to go here in this first half. Been a rough go at shooting of the basketball for both these teams. We got a foul away from the basketball, and this one's going to be against Western Kentucky on the baseline. It's going to be against Blaze Keita, a graduate student from the Republic of Mali, the Nebraska transfer. Keita redshirted in the 2023-24 season. Last year started 12 games and played in 24. Sub coming in. Leroy Odiaki now in for Western Kentucky. Nice little jump hook off of the window. That looked pretty there from Erkins forward.
Heck of a move. Nice pivot.
It's a 7-6 game. It's just the second made field goal for Jacksonville State. They're 2 of 8 from the field. And it's an Edlin here in the corner.
Very intense defense. That's what they hang on.
And we're going to get an offensive foul here called against Western Kentucky. It's going to be against Edlin as we're in the break zone. It's been a rough one.
Yep. Nice move. Nice move inside. Way to score inside. Erkins forward with a basket. Stay with us on CBS Sports Network.
College basketball on CBS Sports Network is sponsored by Geico. It feels good to Geico. By AT&T. Connecting changes everything. And by Sky Rizzy.
Back here at EA Diddle Arena, here in Bowling Green. 7-6 our score. The Hilltoppers, the homestanding club, leading Jacksonville State. So we take a look at your keys to the game, Coach Gillen. As Coach Gillen talking with one of the officials before coming on here, Coach, your keys to the game here.
For Jacksonville State, they got to take care of the ball better. They average 12 turnovers. Right now, they're not doing that. Balanced scoring, get 4 guys in double figures. West Kentucky own the glass. They rebound well. Knock down 3s. They're really struggling from downtown.
What did you find out? He came over right as you're on cue.
I know. Well, they upgraded the foul to a flagrant foul.
Okay.
So referee's doing a good job trying to control the emotion, the passion, the intensity of this game.
So Jay Nash at the free throw line misses the first. He's a 67% free throw shooter. Second free throw is good. So 1 of 2 at the line there for Jay Nash. The transfer from Tulsa.
There's Hank Plona, coach of Western Kentucky, done a nice job with all the injuries he's had to overcome this year.
Yeah, we asked him if he's ever had a year like that. Is he going to make inside there from Jacoby Hill, the freshman from Phoenix City, Alabama? It's 15.5 points over his last 2 games.
Great call by Coach Ray Harper out of the timeout, the back door.
And what a steal. Gates-Moore passing to himself, but he held it up against his hip. Thought he might have traveled with it, then tried to dribble behind his back, and ended up right in the hands of Leroy Odiaki. Back the other side. Oh, what a finish there! Beautiful move there from Armello Boone.
A great move in traffic, spun it off the glass. That's a motto, Alex, when you go into the glass with the ball, use the glass. Better percentage.
What a sequence there. Has this game tied up at 9. Backing it in here is Erkins Ford. Here comes the double, and a foul is called and a reach in. Boy, that's a tough foul to take because they had Erkins Ford basically in no man's land there.
Exactly.
Keep the hands up, and it would have been a tough shot or a tough pass.
Exactly.
What'd you see here, Coach?
No place for the weak at heart. Nice drive. Heck of a move. Up and under. Nice spin. Armello Boone, Lexington, Kentucky. What a finish.
Just a freshman.
Yep. 6'4", freshman.
Averaging just under 12 per game for this Western Kentucky team. So the 1+1 coming up here for Jacksonville State. Roderick Erkins Ford, a 66% free throw shooter, comes up empty on that one.
Well, when you have 11 minutes to go almost, right, and your Jacksonville keep attacking the basket, go to the rim.
Another three, though. This time rattles around. Got the friendly roll there as Grant Newell puts one in.
Yeah, loves to shoot the three. That's what he does very, very well.
Western Kentucky now with a three-point advantage. Kick out, left wide open in the corner. And a miss there from Erkins Ford. Ball tapped out. Erkins Ford's got it. Jacksonville State with their 10th rebound. This is Jacoby Hill. Down into Niagu. This is that one. Ball bounces around and into the hands of Western Kentucky.
Very physical game.
Unseld gonna take this one from Lexington. Misses.
That was deep. It feels like leather. He's going to shoot it.
Nash far the room. And we're going to whistle, and they call a goaltend there, so count the basket. And it looks like Hank Plona wants him to look at it.
It drives in. That's close.
Ball looked like it was going up, but that's hard to tell.
It's hard to tell from our angle here. We got a great camera crew, but it's a tough angle to tell. The ref's going to look at it now. We'll see.
Are coming over. They are going to look at this one to make sure that it was not a goaltend. So we do have a challenge here from Hank Plona. And that one,
it's close, Alex.
It's close. It is very close.
I think it's a good block, but I think it's either way. You know, it's a very close goal.
Now the ruling at the moment is a goaltend.
Yeah. It's close. Western Kentucky's challenging it. Coach Hank Plona, a great career at the junior college ranks, assistant here for 1 year, as you said. Now, second year as the head man for Western Kentucky.
Our officials are Byron Jarrett, KB Burnett Jr., and Lee Cassell. Here's a look at this angle from it. And the thing is it's not where the ball eventually gets to, it's where he actually touches it. And I think the ball is still on an upward flight.
I think so too,
when the touch is made. The touch just happened to be so light that it kind of kept going for a little bit.
Yep. It's a close one, but to me it looked like a good block, but it's a hairline difference. Could have go either way.
The challenge is successful by Coach Plona. So the goaltending is removed, and it is a successful challenge.
So it was a good block then.
It is a good block.
Yep, it's close. Glad the referees checked it out.
And I'll tell you what, Coach, Hank Plona got up immediately and spun his finger in the air,
Good for him.
calling for the challenge. Like he made it an instinctive call to challenge it.
No, it's a good call. It's close, but I think it's the right call.
So Nash back at the free throw line here. And this is that one. Take one final look at it. You're right there, Coach. That's where the ball is still kind of going up.
Yep, I think it was still going up. I agree. Jacksonville State only shoots 68% from the free throw line, so it's not their strength.
Nash 1 of 2 at the line. He's a 67% free throw shooter on the year. A little bit of pressure from
1-2-2, three-quarter court zone press by Jacksonville State. They want their defense, Alex, as you know, to get their offense going. Some deflections, some steals.
LJ Hackman with it. Hackman swinging around. Boom for 3. Drawing some contact. Fouled on the 3. And a trifecta of free throws coming up here for Grant Newell.
Yep. Yep. There's a rule, Alex, in basketball. Never foul a shooter, but never ever foul a three-point shooter.
So Newell to the free throw line here. He is a 75% free throw shooter on the season. First one from him is good. Coming up tomorrow morning at 6 Eastern on CBS Sports Network. Don't miss the epic duo of former quarterback Boomer Esiason and Greg Giannotti discussing the hottest topics in sports. Boomer and Gio tomorrow, 6 a.m. Eastern on CBS Sports Network.
Newell averages 11 points a game. He's the third leading scorer for Western Kentucky.
Pretty good trip at the line there for Newell. Knocks all 3 of them down. And it's a 5-point advantage, largest lead of the game here for Western Kentucky. Now, what a tap there, Gagu, and that one kicked off for the feet of Ryan Myers. But I gotta say, Western Kentucky has been playing with a lot of defensive energy.
Tremendous. I love watching LJ Hackman defend. JUCO All-American, you mentioned before, tremendous defender.
Western Kentucky 4 steals in this game. You're gonna miss up top from Hill. Ball goes out of play, and they say last touched Jacksonville State. Do we get a correction here, though? And they say no, last touched Western Kentucky. It'll stay with Jacksonville State. But Jacksonville State has turned it over 7 times. Western Kentucky has turned it over 5. Get it into Niagu. And a foul is called.
Yep. Two coaches got to be careful because they're both assessed the technical already. One more, they got to go. So you can cancel the referees aggressively, but you got to be careful.
So the foul is on Hackman. That's his first foul. 9:01 to play here, first half. Nash connects.
It's an awful long time to be shooting 1-on-1 now if you're Jacksonville State. 9 minutes and 1 second, so keep attacking the basket.
Nash
be aggressive.
Has been to the free throw line. This will be his 8th free throw attempt of this first half. He's 4 for his first 7. Make it 5 for 8, so 5 points now here out of the gate for Jay Nash. He transferred from Tulsa.
Jacksonville State has changed their pressure. Now it's a 1-2-1-1 zone press. Try to get some deflections and steals.
Here's Myers. Quick kick out. Newell for 3. Missed that one, too strong. Now we're going to get a foul called against Jacksonville State on the loose ball.
Western Kentucky shoots 33% from three-point land, but a lot worse so far this evening.
Keita head of the free throw line here for the 1-and-1. Jacksonville State now with 18 fouls. Grad student from Mali. Cade Stinnett, the redshirt junior from here in Bowling Green, has checked in.
Cade is a terrific rebounder, as you know. Got 14 rebounds last game against Middle Tennessee. Transfer from Nebraska. Both these teams have a multitude of transfers.
Kita, 2 of 2 at the line for him. Western Kentucky back up by 5 here. Jacksonville State no field goals in their last 4 attempts.
Yep.
It's been over 3 minutes since they've put a ball in the basket via the field goal. This is Jacoby Hill. Bounce it into Roderick Erkins 4. Working it in. Off the window, rattles it in. Roderick Erkins forward with the bucket.
Yeah, very talented young man from Chicago, Illinois. Eastern Florida State Junior College.
Both these teams playing a good chunk of this first half with key players. Mustafa El-Muta-Uakil, second leading scorer in Conference USA, is on the bench. He was assessed an early technical foul. Has not come back into the game since. As we're going to miss. Here come the Gamecocks the other way. Ash. Oh, what a shot. Falling away. Might have drawn some contact.
I agree, Alex. It should have been an and one. Referee's doing a fine job, but that was a foul.
Jacksonville State's cut it now to 1. It was 5 just a moment ago. And we're going to fire it up. Jay Nash here looking to make a play up high. Talking about the pair of technicals. Took on Murdix. Oh, what a rejection there. Roderick Erkins forward with it. In transition. Down inside to 2. And he misses inside.
Wow. A lot of contact, Alex.
Gets batted around, back into the hands of Nash. Fresh 20 here for the Gamecocks. He'll dump it in to Erkins forward. Erkins, oh, that was a shuffle of the feet if I've ever seen one.
No
Coach.
question.
Oh, my goodness.
Referees do not call walks anymore. That went the way of the Buffalo, walking calls.
So free throws coming up when we return.
Yeah, here we go. Nice penetration, nice finish, bang, and 1. Heck of a move. Nice drive, nice finish inside.
In Bowling Green, Western Kentucky with a 1-point advantage on Jacksonville State. So we take a look at tonight's Inuit TurboTax player profile. Player profile is the CUSA freshman of the week from earlier in this season, Jacoby Hill. Had the go-ahead jumper back on January the 28th against FIU. Let's take a look at that game back on the 28th of January. Jacksonville State at FIU, Ocean Bank Convocation Center in Miami.
Nice penetration, mid-range game, bang. Heck of a shot.
Jacoby Hill sealing the win for the Gamecocks with a jump shot with 2 seconds remaining. Jacksonville State, big road win there, 78-74 the final. Our Inuit TurboTax player profile here. Jacksonville State currently trailing this one by 1. And it's been a rough go of it here offensively. Jacoby Hill, 9 points average on the season. Just 2 points tonight for Jacoby Hill. I think it's kind of been a surprise at who's been scoring for both of these teams right now.
Yep. Well, certainly we mentioned before, Western Kentucky's missing, right? Tegan Moore, their leading scorer, 17 a game.
Right. And certainly it's going to be a very different Western Kentucky team when he returns.
Yeah.
And they had been playing better as of late anyway. You know, this was a Western Kentucky team that started the season 11-6. Then they went on that 4-game losing streak. They lost to Kennesaw State and Liberty here in this building. That's a tough stretch, 2-game stretch here at home. Then you go on the road to take on Sam Houston and Kennesaw. Sam Houston's right up at the top of the league. Kennesaw, that's one of the toughest buildings in Conference USA to play in. And finally get back in the win column on the road at Middle Tennessee.
Jacksonville State's taking the lead now, 18-17.
Unsell thought about the 3, got his man in motion, decides to drive it came up empty there. Offensive rebound and a putback. No! Still struggling with the close-up shots. Back out. Boone inside, a floater. Got that one to go.
Nice touch by Boone. 6'4" freshman from Lexington, Kentucky.
That ends a 6-0 run by Jacksonville State and gives the lead back to the Hilltoppers. Jay Nash. Working inside, double team, plenty of contact there, no call, and another steal here for Western Kentucky. Verdicts outside, left wing three, no. Ball comes out to Unseld. He'll take the three. That one in and out. Out of play, last touch Western Kentucky. It'll go back to Jacksonville State.
If Calvin Coolidge was alive today watching this game, he would say, there's nothing like persistence, right? Nothing. Nothing to replace it. Persistence alone is omnipotent. They're persistent, Western Kentucky. Not making threes, but the ball's flying up there all the time. So drive the basketball, Hilltoppers. Drive the ball. Oh, my goodness.
So whistled away from the basketball this time as Newell gets tangled up there with A.C. Bryant. We haven't said A.C. Bryant's name much in this game either.
No. Very good scorer. He'd love to shoot the three also. 75% of his shots are from three-point land. Leader of the team in three-point shooting.
We have not seen Terrion Murdix here until recently. Murdix is back in the game. Number 11 for Western Kentucky, but Jacksonville State has still not put Mustafa El-Moutaouakil back in, who's still on the Jacksonville State bench.
Yeah, a ton of free throws for Jacksonville State. I like that they're pressuring, try to get some turnovers.
Jacksonville State, 10 made free throws on 15 attempts. Myers misses from long range. Offensive rebound for Western Kentucky. Kick it back out to the guard. Now to the corner. Three-point attempt. Another miss from three. Western Kentucky continues to struggle. They're 1 of 15 from downtown.
Well, you got to give Coach Hank Plone a lot of credit. The players feel comfortable enough to shoot the three, even though they're ice cold from downtown.
But Jacksonville State, one of the best three-point field goal percentage defenses. As Bryant with the bucket there. Jacksonville State has pushed the lead up to 3 now. Myers into the lane. Decides to take the three. Got it. Maybe he just needed more of a challenge and a hand in his face, and he buried it.
Well, that shot, launching it.
Myers is a 40% three-point shooter on the season. That's his 50th make from downtown on the year.
Young man from Brooklyn, New York. Transfer from Western Illinois. Best three-point shooter for Western Kentucky.
Bryant from long range trying to do the same. Came up empty on the shot with 4:18 to go.
Yeah, Coach Harper didn't like that one. Here we go. Myers from downtown, splash.
Wonder where he gets his bagels from.
I don't know,
you think he's got a favorite spot, Coach?
Yeah, well, he's top three-point shooter for the Hilltoppers.
Unseld from inside the circle. Too strong. Jacksonville State will bring it the other way. We're in the break zone. Jacoby Hill. Down into Erkins Ford. Backing it in. Backing it in. Whoa, what a shot there from Erkins Ford. Some strength there.
Yeah.
Muscled his way in.
6'9", junior from Chicago, so he just muscled his way in. He shot over the defense.
Verdicts. One-handed pass over to the wing here to Myers. Myers found himself with a little bit of room. Buries another one from downtown.
How about that? Look,
Myers got to be careful there.
Oh, he's talking side. He should have got a tee.
And the official,
he should have got a tee.
The official was right there looking at it.
You got to call that. Talking smack after the three. It's not good. I love Brooklyn, but he can't do that.
Did not say anything, but he was staring him down the entire
time.
He did make a face. He did make a face. He was right in front of us.
Yeah, right in front of the official. Got to at least warn him.
Nash inside, bounces it off.
Oh my God.
Keister of AC Bryant by accident. And here come the Hilltoppers in transition. Myers, little Euro step. Misses on the lay-in. Niagu with the offensive rebound. We're still 0 to break. AC Bryant brings it across. Up to Nash. He launches for three. Misses the shot, but he's fouled by Myers, so he'll have 3 free throws when we return here to Bowling Green. It's been back and forth over the last 8 minutes or so. Right now, it's the Hilltoppers in front here at home by 1 over the Gamecocks. Back here in Bowling Green. Coming up on AT&T at the half, we'll go back to Adam Zucker in New York, Gary Parrish and Matt Norlander from the Ion College Basketball Podcast. We'll discuss Kansas and Darren Peterson. It's all coming up on AT&T at the half. Back here in Bowling Green in this Conference USA showdown. Western Kentucky with a 1-point advantage on Jacksonville State. Alex Sabario, the great Pete Gillen, and our entire CBS crew here for this one. Take a look at Jacksonville State's three-point percentage, or opponent three-point percentage, which leads Conference USA. One of the tops in the country as well. They came in 32nd in Division I in that department. And of course, Western Kentucky, 3 for 17.
Yeah, great defense by Jacksonville State. As you said, leads the league, Conference USA in defending a three-point shot. But Western Kentucky's relentless. They keep shooting at 3.
And that's because they've made a couple here recently. It was one of 14 for a while.
Yeah.
Nash to the free throw line to shoot 3 and misses on that one. Jay Nash.
10 of 16 from the free throw line for Jacksonville State. 62%. You can do better than that.
Misses another one. Second miss on this trip to the line. He had been 5 of 9 from the free throw line before that miss. So he's a bit of a reason why they are shooting 10 of 17 from the free throw line.
Yep.
Does have 7 points.
Yep.
And misses again.
Yep.
0 for 3 at the line. 2.5 to go here, first half.
There's your man now, Murdoch, young man with all the injuries. You root for a guy like that. 7th year in college.
Murdoch's a couple of years at Texas A&M Corpus Christi, was on 2 NCAA tournament teams with the Islanders. And an early technical in this one, so we haven't seen him much in this game. That might change in the second half. As going down hard, there's Yaroslav Niagu. The junior from Russia. Transfer from Charlotte and USC.
Nice penetration, bounce pass, cut the defense in half. Nice pump fake. Chuck Daly, the late great coach of Detroit Pistons and the Dream Team back in 1992, would love the violent pump fake. Niagu now, make him pay.
A 72% free throw shooter. Got that one to go. 2:07 to play here in this first half. Leroy Odiaki, grad student from Ireland, is checked back in, the ODU transfer. And Niagu knocks another one down. Jacksonville State back in front by 1 after those 2 free throws from Niagu.
Murdoch is the glue now. Smart point guard. Heady helps make other players better.
Murdoch tosses one up, looking for the alley-oop. Didn't get the dunk, almost got the finger roll there for Marmelo Boone. Just could not finish.
Great pass, just couldn't finish.
Murdoch's an excellent passer.
Yes.
Oh, what a throwdown from Niagu. And a timeout taken by Western Kentucky with 1:35 to play. We'll step aside as Jacksonville State has got their bench up with some energy after that throwdown from Niagu. Gamecocks up by 3.
Yes, Alex, is it?
28-25 our score here in Bowling Green. Jacksonville State back up by 3. Take a look at this, Coach.
Nice handoff, Niagu. Nice pass inside by Hill. Throw it down. Niagu. Nice finish inside. Young man from Russia. Russia would love.
That is as beautiful of a pick and roll as you'll ever see. That's kind of a video game pick and roll because you don't see them that perfect.
Great pass, catch, and finish by Niagu. 7 foot, 245-pound sophomore from Russia.
So 95 seconds to go here in this first half. It's been back and forth. Had 8 lead changes in this game.
Yep.
Burdick's up high and a foul called away from the basketball. And it's going to send Western Kentucky to the free throw line. Jacksonville State picks up another team foul.
Yep.
The disparity here.
Yep.
Jacksonville State has not made a three. They only even attempted 3. They're not a team that does not shoot very many threes, Coach.
No, they don't.
They make their living at that free throw line, I'll tell you.
12 for 20, but you know it's only 60%. They got to do better than that down the stretch.
L.J. Hackman, the JUCO All-American, Jones College. Is at the free throw line, front end of the 1-and-1, makes it the first. He'll have one more.
I really like watching Hackman play. He plays so hard defensively, really aggressive. A JUCO All-American, as we mentioned before, terrific defender. Jones College in Mississippi, junior college.
Hackman with one more. Makes it a 1-point game with a minute 21 to play. First half. Jacksonville State has been putting the ball in the hoop here as of late. They've made 5 of the last 7 field goal attempts. And a little tie up here again between Niagu and Odiaki. And his teammates are kind of telling him, just, man, you got to keep your hands off him. You know, don't tug it at the jersey or anything like that.
It's a good call. It was obvious foul.
So Niagu has been busy here in this first half. Connects on the free throw there. Niagu now with 7 points after that make. Also has 4 rebounds and an assist. A junior 7-footer from Russia. Niagu, a 72% free throw shooter on the season. Looking to extend it to 3, and he does. That's a pretty touch from a big fella there from the free throw line.
What a good job, doing what he can do.
Roderick Erkins Ford is back in. And again, we have not seen, for a good majority of this first half, the second leading scorer in Conference USA, Mustafa El Mutuakil.
Yeah. It's a good sign for Jacksonville State. Out their leading scorer at 18 against a foul.
And a little push out there from Hackman. Hackman drives it in way off balance there and rolls into the cheerleaders. Jacksonville State with it, under a minute to play. A little crossover from Nash, up top, 3-point attempt, it's good. Marcus Fitzgerald from downtown. And Jacksonville State has pushed the lead up to 6 as time winds down here in this first half.
Big hoop for the Gamecocks.
Murdix. Trying to get a bounce pass in and thrown down by Jacoby Hill. Then he put his hands up in the air. I had to touch him. The freshman from Phoenix City, Alabama. Got caught with his hands in the cookie jar, Coach.
Yeah, he was mugging him.
And that's going to send Grant Newell to the free throw line here. Newell is 75% free throw shooter on the season, connects on the first. Kate Unseld back in, and Terrian Murdix will come out. Niagu comes back in for Jacksonville State. Newell misses on the second free throw, and it's a 5-point advantage for the Gamecocks. Shot clock is off. They can play for the last shot here. And Nash brings it across, and a timeout taken by Ray Harper. He'll draw something up for the final 17 and 9/10 seconds here in this first half in Bowling Green. Gamecocks with one final shot coming up. Back here at Western Kentucky, Hilltoppers trailing the Gamecocks of Jacksonville State 33-28. Alex Romario, Pete Gillen, our entire CBS crew. 17.9 seconds remaining in this first half. And Ray Harper, the former Western Kentucky head coach, decides to call a timeout here and draw something up.
Yep. I'd run the same pick and roll that they've been ruined. I think Western Kentucky might play a zone, change of pace, last possession. We'll see.
You know, this has always been a tough place to play, but you can see the last two games. Western Kentucky, though, dealing with some injuries over those last two games.
Yeah.
But starting off 8-1 here at home.
Yeah.
Always had success here at Dibble Arena.
Yeah. Tough place to play. We mentioned before now, their leading scorer is out. Tegan Moore's missed the last 4 games. 17 points a game. Little zone. All right, Western Kentucky, nice change of pace. You know, Jacksonville State doesn't like to shoot many threes.
Let's
see what happens.
Time tick down. Down to 6. Down to 5. Dumps it off. Trying to get it into Niagu. And they overshot him on the pass.
Yep.
Out of play. Got his fingertips. And it's going to be 3 seconds remaining here for Western Kentucky.
Yep. Pick and roll against his own. Pick the top guy. Screened him. Nice screen.
Nice slip
Pass
there.
just a little bit too long. Pass just a little. But head coach Frank Plona changing the defense. You got a turnover. Played zone first time. Turnover.
Myers lets it fly from beyond half court. And it's off the top of the backboard. Out of play. So Western Kentucky able to force Jacksonville State to turn it over on that final possession of this first half. But the Hilltoppers trailing here at home to the Gamecocks 33-28. So that's the end of the first half. 5-point lead for the Gamecocks. After the break, we'll head back to our New York studios. Join Adam Zucker, Gary Parrish, and Matt Norlander for AT&T in the Half. You're watching college basketball on CBS Sports Network.
College basketball on CBS Sports Network is sponsored by Intuit TurboTax. Now this is taxes.
Back here in Bowling Green, the homestanding Western Kentucky Hilltoppers trailing Jacksonville State 33-28 in a big Conference USA square-off here on CBS Sports Network as we welcome you back courtside. Alex Romario alongside the great Pete Gillen. And Pete, the first 5-6 minutes of this one, very ugly. Neither team could make a shot. But when the game kind of progressed, it got physical, a lot of fouls in this game. There was really no strong pace for either of these teams in that first half.
No momentum, no flow. But credit the defense now by Jacksonville State to hold the Western Kentucky to 6 for 32. 18%. So it's tough to win when you're shooting, 18% from the field and making a lot of free throws. So, but anything can happen. We got a long 20 minutes to go.
Modric Erkins Ford leading the way for Jacksonville State. He's got 8 points on 3 of 5 shooting.
Doing a great job. Excellent job. And Brian Myers doing a good job. Erkins Ford again. Nice finish in the lane using a glass. Got more moves than a can of words. Nice move. Here we go.
Then on Western Kentucky, Ryan Myers. He's come up and had a pretty good game. Grad student from Brooklyn.
No question, from Brooklyn, New York, from way downtown. Transfer from Western Illinois. Nice step back. He's the best three-point shooter for Western Kentucky. Very talented player. He talked a little smack then. You got to be careful. They had a heck of a game. Very intense, very physical.
Here's a look at those first half stats. What jumped out at you and me, 1 of 4 shooting from downtown for Jacksonville State. To see a college basketball team in 2026 only take 4 3-point attempts in the first half is shocking to me.
Yeah, there's a lot of different ways to bake a pie, but Western Kentucky 3 for 17, which is not real strong, and 1 for 4, but very physical. Right now, points in the paint. Jacksonville State 14-4. So first 4 minutes of the second half are key to any game, Alex. See what happens.
But also 19% shooting for Western Kentucky in that first half. 6 of 32.
Yep.
And for them to have led for such a good portion of that first half.
Yep.
To only shoot 19% and be within 5, that is a shocking revelation.
It is shocking, for sure.
Mustafa El-Muta'u-Akil, who only played 3.5 minutes in that first half, picked up a second foul and a technical, actually a second foul and a technical, is finally getting some run back into this game as Western Kentucky on defense here in the first half. Jacksonville State launching from 3 there. Jacoby Hill comes up with the offensive rebound. That putback is up and good, and that increases the Gamecocks' lead.
Great persistence by Jacksonville State.
Mutau Akil and Terrion Murdix, who has the basketball now here for Western Kentucky, called for matching technicals about 3.5 minutes into that first half.
Danger zone now for Western Kentucky. Down 7, they have trouble scoring.
Mello Boone launches. It's going to be a long 2, in and out.
3 for 18 from downtown for the Hilltoppers.
Mutau Akil working it to Niagu, and a foul underneath the basket here. AC Bryant was taking it inside. Foul's going to be on Grant Newell. That's the 3rd foul on Newell. So we'll see what Hank Plona decides to do with Newell. Mutau Akil comes up empty.
Looking for a foul.
Newell playing with 3 fouls, takes it in, dump off, puts it in, count the basket of the foul. Mello Boone has been making plays like that all season here for Western Kentucky. Comes up with a big shot there.
Nice penetration, kick it off, when it drives to the basket. Nice finish that time by Boone. Nice finish.
Mello Boone,
all right,
completes the 3-point play. He's got 9. He's had
anybody's ball game. 4-point lead for Jacksonville State.
Offense coming a little easier for both of these teams so far in this second half. Ball bounces off the foot of Hill, and Murdix gets on the floor for it. We got a jump ball and the possession arrow to the Hilltoppers.
Both these teams are playing exceedingly hard.
Hackman will do the inbounding over in front of us here. He's trying to slide down a little bit, kind of like a soccer player on a throw-in.
Yep.
And they'll get it in here to Terrion Murdix, again in his 7th year of eligibility.
Yep. Amazing.
His 3rd year here at Western Kentucky, but this is his 1st year he's been able to play.
Yep.
He's been trying to come back from a triple tear in his knee that he suffered in the Southland Conference tournament at Texas A&M Corpus Christi.
Wow.
As Hackman, I don't know how he put that one up and puts that one in.
Great shot by Hackman.
L.J. Hackman has cut the deficit to 2 here for the Hilltoppers. Niagu misses too strong. Newell went ahead of Steve, takes it in. Kick out, 3-point attempt. Boone, too strong.
You don't have to shoot a 3. You had a wide open, take a 2. 3s are not falling right now for the Hilltoppers.
Fitzgerald down into Niagu. Nearly had it stripped away. Able to get it back after the strip. Nice move inside. Strong move by a 7-footer. And we're going to whistle. And a foul called. And they're going to take a look at something here.
Yep.
It came after the made basket.
Yeah. Referee's got to control it. You want to get something ugly to happen. You want to get in a fight.
And Terrion Murdix was involved where that whistle came from. I'm not sure who they're calling it on. Well, take a look at the left side of your screen. Here's Murdix, and he throws a punch.
Look at grab his jersey.
He grabbed the jersey first, and then it looked like he threw a punch.
Yep. Gotta be careful. Could get thrown out.
Murdix already has a technical foul. And Murdix kind of knows it too. Look. They have not played the replay. They're going to take a look here. And Niagu, and that's the made basket there.
Yeah, that's a nice move by Niagu inside. Young man from Russia.
So So right now it's a 4-point advantage, Jacksonville State with a made basket. All right, let's take a look at the elbow here. Oh,
yeah.
Right there, there's the elbow, and then there's a follow-up there.
Yeah, might be a double foul.
Officials coming over.
Yep. Number 2, thank you.
So if the double technical foul, Terrion Murdix has picked up his second, so that means he's been ejected from the game, as we expected, because once we had the follow-through on the punch towards his face, you knew that that was going to be a technical foul.
Yeah.
So Murdix, because of the fact that he picked up a technical early, is the reason he's being thrown out. It's not a situation where this is the ejection right off the bat. It's a second technical ejection. Yeah. But he did get an elbow
beforehand.
Beforehand.
Tough game to officiate. It's so physical. That's why in game.
So here, coming in is Jacoby Hill, and he throws the elbow right there.
Number 2 in the dark jersey, Jacoby Hill. Wow.
So because it's a double technical, that means Murdix has been thrown out. The Hill will stay in, but does get a technical foul, a Class A technical. Western Kentucky will have possession here. And a tough blow here for Murdix, who's been trying to make his way back. He's actually playing with a partially torn ACL.
Yep. He's had 2 torn ACLs, 1 in each knee beforehand. 7th year in college, as we mentioned before.
A couple of years at A&M Corpus Christi, was on both of their NCAA tournament teams under Steve Lutz. Lutz, who eventually came here to Western Kentucky, came with him, essentially.
Yep.
And he injured both his MCL, ACL, and he injured his meniscus all on one play in the Conference USA the Southland Conference Championship game with A&M Corpus Christi.
Yep.
So he never got to play in that second NCAA tournament against Alabama.
Yep.
And Murdix is going to have to leave the bench because he's been ejected.
Wow.
And that's why he's headed to the locker room now.
Yep.
And that's where you hear some of the crowd cheering as Newell out to the corner, 3-point attempt.
Yes.
It's up and it's good. Kate Unseld from downtown.
Yep.
And got the fans back into it here at Diddle Arena. It's a 1-point game.
First 3, Unseld. He was 0 for life before that shot.
Al-Mutau Akil gets the dribble handoff, throws it up, and just before Niagu could make a play, he was stripped out of his hands, and back come the Hilltoppers. Up ahead here to Boone, now to the corner again. Hackman. LJ Hackman gets them on their feet here at Diddle Arena, and the Toppers are back in front by 2.
The late, great Chuck Daly said shooting makes up for a multitude of sins. You make a couple of threes, the whole world changes.
They are 2 for 3 from downtown here in the second half.
Pick and roll has been working real good for Jacksonville State all night.
Defense starting to get tenacious here. Inside, pull up from near the foul line, off the mark, Niagu. El-Mutau Akil, now to the corner, a 3. Off the mark, out of play, last touch, Jacksonville State, and goes back to the Hilltoppers with a 2-point lead.
Struggling early. Nice kick to the corner, way downtown. Hackman, again, boom, way downtown. LJ Hackman. Known for his defense, Alex, as you know. Big-time threes for the young man from Columbus, Mississippi.
Western Kentucky was 3 of 17 from 3 in that first half as Hackman launches another one. Oh, that one looked great. That was a heat check there from Hackman.
Give it to the leading scorer.
El-Mutau Akil. Thought about it. Drives baseline. Finds some room. Oh, what a play! Up and under. Count the basket and the foul. Mustafa El-Mutau Akil with a beautiful move down low, and he's got a free throw when we return.
Great drive, great finish. Mustafa shot fake, attacking the basket. Mustafa Akil, nice finish inside. He only played a little bit the first half. He's got energy. Nice finish for the young man.
Coming up tomorrow at 10 Eastern on CBS Sports Network, it serves up Major League Volleyball. Got some of the best players in the league squaring off as the Columbus Fury take on the San Diego Mojo. That's coming up on CBS Sports Network. We're here in Bowling Green. Second half action, all tied up at 39 between Western Kentucky and Jacksonville State. Alex Tavario, Pete Gillen, our entire CBS crew. Mustafa El-Mutu-Akil, take a look at his numbers this season. Tied for second in the conference in points per game and 18.5 per contest. Fifth in the conference in rebounds at 7.5 per game, and just one of 12 Division I players averaging more than 18 and more than 7. But so far tonight, he misses on the three-point play attempt there. He's only got 3 points in the game. Only played about 3.5 minutes in that first half.
Exactly. A couple of fouls got him out and wanted to get in more danger with the foul trouble.
Western Kentucky has picked it up with their outside shooting here in this second half. They're 2 of 4 from downtown. Myers, a little teardrop shot, misses short. Good defense there from Western Kentucky. Or pardon me, from Jacksonville State by Marcus Fitzgerald. This is Nash. Fitzgerald. Muta-Akil working his way into the lane, the double, triple, able to get it out. 8 on the shot clock. Fitzgerald launches from way outside, misses short. That was just the
not a good decision.
Shot attempt from downtown.
He wasn't balanced, so it was a quick.
Myers with a good look, falling away. Does not connect, but he's got free throws coming up.
Tough, hard-nosed competitor from Brooklyn, New York. Transfer from Western Illinois. Shoots the three, they come up on him, he attacks the basket.
So Myers, left-hander, puts in the free throw. That ends the Western Kentucky scoring drought and gives them another lead. Take a look at the last 5 meetings. Jacksonville State winning the season series a season ago.
Yep.
And of course, winning earlier this season back on the 29th of December, 78-67 the score there.
Right, got 3 wins in a row with Jacksonville State against Hilltoppers.
And those are the first 3 wins ever by Jacksonville State over Western Kentucky in the series history. Nash goes in, draws a foul.
That's when it attacked the basket.
Jacksonville State does this pretty well.
Jacksonville State only shooting 63% from the free throw line. Got to improve on that down the stretch.
Nash is 5 out of 11 from the free throw line. He's been the beneficiary of a lot of fouls in that first half. Has sent him to the line a ton, but has not taken full advantage. He's just shooting 50% from there. Nash, 7 rebounds in the game as well. He's got 8 points. He's going to get himself a double-double.
Yep. Tough, hard-nosed player from Memphis, Tennessee. Transfer from Tulsa.
This is a Nash who averages just over 4 points and just over 2 rebounds. He's going to get a double-double before this is all said and done. So wide open Conference USA this year, Coach. I think both coaches would agree with that. And we talked to Hank Plona quite a bit at shoot-around today, and he said, you know, you look at the way some of these games have gone, even teams on the bottom of the conference have been playing tight games with some of the league's best.
Yeah, Liberty's doing a great job, undefeated. Richie McKay doing a great job with Liberty, but teams think that they're vulnerable.
Down into the post. Got one off of the block.
Hit it with the finish.
Inside Nash.
Whoa.
Can't get it. But he'll go to the line again. Man, he has been aggressive trying to get to the basket and get to the free throw line.
Now give it to the big dog. Let him eat. Blaze Cater with the finish. All right, big fella. Let the big dog eat. Let him touch the ball. Cater had 14 rebounds, as you know, Alex, in their last game. Middle Tennessee.
They got such international flavor on this Western Kentucky team as we get a free throw from Nash there. Keita from the Republic of Mali. Brian Salabange is out for the season, but he's from Canada. Noah Boyd also out for this Western Kentucky team. He's from St. Lucia. So just all the way down the globe here for Western Kentucky. Really for both of these teams. El Moutaou Akil on the Jacksonville State side from Morocco. Niagu from Russia. Thomas Toot from Sudan. Nash connects from the free throw line.
Very tight game, 1-point lead for Western Kentucky. Big game to try to build some momentum, get ready to Conference USA tournament.
So Edlin having to get some minutes here for Western Kentucky. And after we had the ejection of Terrian Murdix, Edlin, 10 on the shot clock, drives, and they say he stepped on the baseline. So out of bounds, another turnover here for Western Kentucky. That is their 8th turnover. Jacksonville State has turned it over 13 times.
And usually Western Kentucky does a great job taking care of the ball. They only average 10 turnovers a game, which I think is terrific.
Niagu. El Moutaou Akil. Mustafa launches from long range, misses short. Niagu with the rebound. Trying to get it to the cutter, Mustafa El Moutaou Akil, and he draws the foul.
You like saying that name, don't you, Alex?
Once you get in a rhythm, Coach, you just got to keep doing it.
No, doing a great job. 6 syllables. Hard-nosed player, leading scorer for Jacksonville State, 17 a game.
Transfer from Louisiana. Had 19 points and 9 rebounds in the earlier matchup against Western Kentucky. He only had 9 points, though, in their last game against Missouri State.
Yeah.
It had 31 in the game against FIU.
Wow.
Free throw good, and there's a conversation going on between Ray Harper and the officials.
Yep. 2 coaches got to be careful. They each got a technical early in the first half when there's a little bit of heated action. One more technical, coach could get bounced.
They said the previous play is under review, but we just shot the free throws. And they had everybody sitting down. The players got to get up. It's not a timeout. Jacksonville State student managers brought out their chairs. You can only do that on a media or a full timeout.
Yep, good point.
So we're going to step aside while they take a look. We'll get all the details when we return. It's a 1-point lead here in Bowling Green. Gamecocks with a 1-point advantage. Back here at Bowling Green, 44-43 our score. We had a bit of a delay here because they were appealing a flagrant foul call from earlier. Back at about the 14:05 mark is what the official told us, but it was outside the appeal window. So they could not review it on a challenge situation. So they were supposed to go back to play, but we'd already gotten a break. So we're back to live action here. Nothing has transpired that anything else you need to know about other than we've had an extended delay here at EA Diddle Arena. Hackman in the corner for 3. Out the side of the backboard. There was a collision there. And was a foul called? I don't know if it was called a foul or was out of bounds. This official's arm went up after it went out of bounds. It'll stay with Western Kentucky.
Hackman with the shot.
Inbound comes in. Keita working inside of Niagu. Oh! Coming out of nowhere! Carmelo Boone throws it down!
Up and away. Unbelievable. Skywalking.
Carmelo Boone says it with his chest. Trying to get it in the corner. Mustafa El Muta Uakil. So you had two big men banging down low, Coach.
Yep. Cater with the shot. He goes in and out. Throw it home. Way, way up and away. Amelo Boone throwing it home. 6'4" freshman. Flying high. Woo! He's got hops.
Uakil with a dump ball. Trying to get it up there, and Niagu draws the foul. He's got free throws coming up here for Jacksonville State. 12:04 to play.
Niagu's did a nice job. He's been a force inside in the pick and roll, offensive rebounding, double-figure scorer for the big fella. Doing an excellent job. Got 10 points right now, Alex.
Niagu, 3 of 9 from the field. He's perfect from the free throw line. Stays that way. His 5th made free throw, has 7 rebounds as well, and 11 points. So far, Jacksonville State in this second half, 6 of 8 from the free throw line, make it 7 of 9.
Yep, young man from Russia.
And Jacksonville State has reclaimed the lead. Neither team shooting the ball all that great. Jacksonville State at 38% for the game. Western Kentucky shooting it at 27%.
Amazing, they're within striking distance when you shoot 27% from the field.
It was 19% at the half. There's another miss there.
Got to credit the defense by Jacksonville State, holding them down to that low field goal percentage.
Here's A.C. Bryant, who's been rather quiet in this game. They've got him double teamed on the block. Get it out to Nash. Nash looking for some room baseline, dumps it off. Niagu comes it in, throws it down. And the big fella from Russia able to find some room for the flush.
He's been a difference in the game, Alex. Getting to the free throw line, scoring inside, pick and rolls. You have no answer to him right now. Keep getting it to the big fella.
Niagu with 14 points for Jacksonville State. Throwing it up, and a foul is called as L.J. Hackman has some coming up. Free throws when we return here in Bowling Green.
One inbound. Get the ball to the big dog. Penetration. Let the big doggy throw it home from Russia with love. They forget about it. Nice pass, angle, throw it home. The big guy living large here in Kentucky.
Let's take a look at tonight's game summary brought to you by AT&T. A 48-45 lead for Jacksonville State over Western Kentucky. And you can see he's shooting the ball as not look all that strong for Western Kentucky, but they're still in the thick of this.
Hanging around. I just love Niagu right now. 14.7 rebounds for Jacksonville State, doing a great job with that. Western Kentucky's getting points off turnovers, 13-5 is big. Right now, Western Kentucky's 5 for 22 from downtown. That's only 22%, so keep driving the ball. If you're Western Kentucky, if you're Jacksonville State, get it to the big fella. Let the big dog eat. The young man from Russia playing great, 14.7 rebounds.
In a back and forth affair, we've had 12 lead changes in this game, 11 ties.
Yep. Two teams that are evenly balanced.
As we have L.J. Hackman at the free throw line here for Western Kentucky. Hackman is a 76% free throw shooter.
The junior college All-Americans we mentioned before. Jones College in Mississippi.
Another make from the free throw line there. (48-47).
There's Bryant, second leading scorer. Get him the ball. Good player. Jacksonville State.
Bryant missed short that time. Offensive rebound, though, into the hands of Jacoby Hill.
Nash, a great penetrator, gets into the paint.
Nash has been to the free throw line a ton, trying to float one up. Oh, and a bit of a late whistle after the dump off. Jacoby Hill trying to say he was shooting the ball, but he was clearly passing.
Yep. Coach Polona there saying, what happened? Where's the foul?
What'd you see here, Coach?
Great camera work. We'll see. Nice attack in the basket.
It looked like he got fouled by Niagu.
I think he got bumped. Yeah, he got bumped a little bit.
By his own guy, though, Coach.
Yeah, might have been his own guy.
You can't get free throws getting fouled by your own guy. And they'll say, they say it's the 1-and-1, so it might have been after the pass off.
Yeah, maybe.
The foul is on Hackman. There's a miss. What do they say, Coach? Ball don't lie?
Yeah. Very intense game.
Absolutely. It's gotten real physical, too.
Yep. Well,
it didn't start that way. We had a lot. We had those early double technicals.
Yep.
With Mustafa and Murdix. And we saw a foul down low. And it's just kind of stayed in like a real chippy tone. It hasn't been contentious, but it's been physical.
Yep. Here we go. Get the ball inside. Nice penetration. Perfect. Way. Chuck Daly, the great coach of Dream Team #1, would love the violent pump fake. Get the man in the air, but then you got to make the free throw.
Mustafa Muta-Uakil picking up his third foul. Second free throw good from Newell. We're all tied up at 48. That is our 12th tie of the game.
Yep. Very intense game. Once again, not pretty, but intense. Both these teams are playing their hearts out.
I don't even think I own 12 ties.
Wow. That was physical in there.
We've had a lot of those, Coach, where the ball comes loose after a bump, but there's no foul.
Yep.
And now we get a foul on the center of the floor.
I know.
Nash clearly frustrated because he thought he was fouled as that ball came loose after the bump.
Yeah. Very physical, both ways.
Both teams already in the bonus. Jacksonville State committed their 7th foul here. And now Ryan Myers will go to the free throw line. He's got 10 points in the game. Myers averaging just over 10 points a game. He's an 88% free throw shooter on the season. Connects on the front end of the 1-and-1. It's his 5th made free throw. It gives Western Kentucky the lead one more time. Yeah, 13 lead changes in this game to go along with 12 ties, and it's now a 2-point lead for Western Kentucky after the second make. Western Kentucky is 21 of 24 from the free throw line.
That's it.
87.5%.
Super important. Free throws win a lot of games.
El Muta-Uakil puts it in. And a free throw, a shoe comes loose here. And a free throw could be coming up here for El Muta-Uakil.
Great move. Muta-Uakil, nice finish, spin. Off the glass English.
The Moroccan menace is what I'm going to call him here.
Wow, he is a menace.
He has been absolutely fantastic when he's been able to be in the game to make an impact.
A lot of energy in the second half. He only played 3.5 minutes, as you mentioned before, Alex, first half, because of foul trouble. 7
points in this game. He's playing with 3 fouls as we speak with 9 minutes to go. Myers drops it off. Buries the 3.
Wow. Ryan Myers from Brooklyn, New York. From Brooklyn with love. Splash. Big 3.
Myers with his 3rd made 3. He's got 15 in the game. 3-point lead for the Hilltoppers underneath. And Niagu draws the foul.
Myers is the best 3-point shooter for Western Kentucky, as you know, Alex. Nice pass to the corner. Way up. It's contested. Splash. Lefty. Heck of a shot. There's Myers.
Yaroslav Niagu has had a fantastic game for Jacksonville State.
Yep. He's been great. He's been the catalyst for them.
14 points on 4 of 10 shooting, 6 of 6 from the foul line, 7 rebounds.
Wow.
Make it 7 of 7 from the foul line.
It's impressive when you see a big guy, right, with that touch.
Yeah. I've seen a lot of 99s in college basketball through the years.
No, I'm not either. Both teams keep driving the basketball, get to the free throw line. Unless you have a wide open shot. Threes are not falling that much for either team.
Unseld misses from 3.
Yeah.
El Mutawakil with the rebound. And he gets it back. Mustafa dumps it off to Niagu.
Mismatch.
Bring it back outside.
Yep.
Into Fitzgerald.
Newell can't guard him.
Fitzgerald attacks. Off balance shot. Misses. Rebound. Myers. Here come the Hilltoppers in transition. It's Myers. Wild shot there. Niagu with the rebound and a tie up there with Armelo Boone. He gets called for the foul.
Yep. Looks like Niagu's in some pain. I think he's got a cramp or something.
But we're in this situation now, Coach. We're going to have free throws for a long time coming up here. We got 8:07 to go.
Yep.
Both teams are in the bonus.
Yep.
Jacksonville State's in the double bonus.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
So Niagu, 2 more free throws. He's been perfect from the stripe. He's got 16 in the game. 8 for 8 from the foul line.
Looks like he's in pain now. He's got a knee in the thigh. He's got a cramp. He was going to the bench before. Yep.
Misses.
That wasn't an accident. See, he's slight limp. A little bit out of sync now. He got knee or something.
Keita, pick it up. 4th foul earlier. Boone's got a foul. This is his second. Yep. Newell's got 3 fouls. Murdoch has been ejected from the game for Western Kentucky after picking up 3 fouls in the technicals.
Yep. Niagu came out of the game, getting a little treatment now.
See how
drinking some water. You might be cramping.
Newell off balance. Oh, what a shot! Got it to go off of the window.
Great drive by Newell.
Two-point lead for the Hilltoppers. Here's Hill. Up top to Erkins Ford.
He loves to pick and roll. Erkins Ford, good scorer.
Erkins Ford looking for the bounce pass to the cutter. Couldn't get it to him. El Mutawakil misses on the drive. Western Kentucky, they want to run it. In transition, kick out. Unseld for 3. No.
He keeps shooting, he keeps missing.
Little tie up down low, another foul here.
Wow.
And they're going to look at it, he says.
We go, attacking the basket. Nice attack the basket. Grant Newell with the finish. From Chicago, Illinois, with love. Grant Newell, counted.
CBS Sports Network's coverage of Caleb Tubes continues tomorrow. It's a double dose of action, tipping off at 6 Eastern. First up, it's Davidson hosting Loyola Chicago in an Atlantic 10 showdown. Then it'll be Bradley taking on Northern Iowa at 8, coming up on CBS Sports Network. So we take a look at the Missouri Valley Conference standings right now. Belmont leading the way at 11-2, 21-3 overall. Bradley and Murray State both tied for second there at 9-4. Northern Iowa in the mix as well.
It's a great league. It's a coaches' league. Missouri Valley, tremendous basketball on CBS Sports Network.
It's always a fun thing to call. This championship game, part of March Madness. It's on CBS. So the officials were taking a look at a play just before we went to break. It's the little tie-up after this miss here. You see that little tangle look like a throwdown.
Yeah.
The initial call on the floor was a common foul on Armelo Boone.
Yeah.
But they wanted to take a look at it.
It looked like Hill was holding him though. I mean, and then the other guy reacted.
So Armelo Boone's been given a flagrant 2.
Looked like Hill was holding him beforehand though.
and he's been ejected from the game. That's the second ejection for Western Kentucky.
Wow.
And so now Boone's headed to the locker room. And that's an even tougher loss than losing Murdix. And remember, Western Kentucky already playing without their leading scorer, Tegan Moore, who's missing his 4th consecutive game with concussion symptoms.
Amazing. Melo Boone's got 11 points right now for Western Kentucky. He's out. Bad news for the Hilltoppers. I'm sorry, flagrant 2? Flagrant 2.
Flagrant 2 is what it was called, as we mentioned earlier.
For the takedown,
So with the free throws, Jacksonville State has tied this game at 55. The free throws made from Jacoby Hill. They have possession here.
Where's the scoring going to come from now for Western Kentucky? They struggle to score anyway.
They're going to have to start looking at the intramurals. And we're going to whistle an offensive foul called on El Mutauakil.
And that gets it. He said he threw an elbow. Yep.
There it is.
Yep, he did.
That's his 4th foul, by the way.
And he didn't play much before he said he had 2 early.
El Mutauakil, the 2nd leading scorer in Conference USA, and the 5th leading rebounder. Going back to the bench, more foul trouble. Remember, he's coming off a game where he only had 9 points in that game against Missouri State. He's got 7 and 4 rebounds. He's going to head to the bench for a little bit longer. Newell missed from 3. And Niagu with the rebound. A 7-footer from Russia picks up another one.
And Newell's got to step up. One of the big scorers for Western Kentucky.
Niagu looks like he's a rebound away from a double-double.
Better ball screen, Niagu. Get him the ball.
And we're going to whistle here.
Wow.
Oh, foul on Western Kentucky. Niagu has not even come close to double-digit rebounds. Closest he's come in 7 against FIU. Niagu's already got 9. It's a free throw attempt here from Fitzgerald. And Niagu's only scored in double figures twice this season.
Well, they're doing a nice job.
Take a look at the foul trouble situation. So the fact of the matter is, coaches, this is not a game that you could have anticipated. All of the variables have been thrown out of sync in terms of who's been the leading scorers, who's been on the floor, who you expected to be the main contributors. It's been all over the place.
Right. The leading scorer for Western Kentucky, as you know, is not played.
He's not playing. And their leading scorer for Jacksonville State has hardly played.
He's got a cup of coffee. No time for the cream. He's out.
And Terrion Murdix, the 7th-year player for Western Kentucky, is a big leader on this team, has been ejected, hasn't played much himself. There's another back. There's gotta be something.
Come on.
Fans didn't like that as Roderick Erkin scored.
Hey, that's something. A block or a charge, something.
And the thing is it's coming on both ends. Look on this side. There's a foul there.
What's going on?
There should have been a foul on Unseld. And now a goaltend called against Jacksonville State.
My God. Wow. Wow. Whoa.
So a timeout here. Jacksonville State, again, physical play kind of on both ends of the floor here, Coach, that we have not gotten. There's been a lot of whistles, though. Like, there's the thing, is there have been a lot of whistles. Let's go back to the Jacksonville State bucket here on the other end.
Boom. Boom. That's either a charge or a block.
And an extension. There was then on the defensive end of the floor, here's Hackman. Look, a little bump there.
Newell knocked somebody down. I'm going to wear a helmet.
Kate Unseld. Little bump as well. Again, and it's gotten more physical as the game has progressed. And as this game has stayed tight, Coach,
Yep.
Each one of these possessions has really mattered. And so this is going to come down to free throws down the stretch for sure.
Yep.
And it's going to come down to who's still available to play in this game.
Yep, exactly.
You have 2 ejections on the Western Kentucky side. Murnix is out.
The point guard.
And Armello Boone is out.
6'4" freshman, big scorer for Western Kentucky. We said before a couple of times, taking more, 17 points a game is out. You have trouble scoring anyway, Western Kentucky.
And Mustafa El-Mutaou-Akil playing with 4 fouls. Blaze Keita for Western Kentucky, he's playing with 4 fouls. Both of those players on the bench at the moment. Jacksonville State up by 2. We approach 5 minutes to go in this one. It's Gerald inside, off-balance shot. He did not need to go off balance there. He could have stayed attacking the basket, and the officials almost bail him out here. As he's going to the free throw line, and Newell just drops his hands, and we're like, I don't know. 2 shots coming up here for Fitzgerald.
Newell's the guy that's got the score now for Western Kentucky, number 8.
That's 4 fouls on Newell.
Yep. 6'9" senior from Chicago, Illinois.
So Western Kentucky already missing 2 with ejections. They have 2 other players with 4 fouls. The leading scorer for Jacksonville State, Mustafa El-Mutaou-Akil, also has 4 fouls. And another free throw make there from Jacksonville State.
Question, where the points going to come from now for Western Kentucky?
30 made free throws for Jacksonville State. And there's a block there on that drive inside. Ball goes out of play. And Fitzgerald arguing something with one of the officials. I think he's arguing that it should have been an offensive foul. Take a look here
Back in the basket. Looks like a pretty good block to me.
Inbound coming in, Newell. He's double teamed in the corner. Trying to split 2 defenders. Players just diving all over the floor. It's into the hands of Jacksonville State. A.C. Bryant with it now. Bryant's been rather quiet in this game. He's only got 4 points and attempted 3 shots.
Yep.
Hill. Down the screen. They'll dump it in to Erkins-Ford. Down. Bryant drives. Misses on the cut. Here comes Western Kentucky. It's Hackman. Drives it in. Got it to go. Just found a little bit of room and it just slithered over the rim. Kind of shot it a bit low, but there was enough English to get it over.
I don't know how he got there. L.J. Hackman, 6'3" junior. Great finish.
.348 to go. We're in the break zone. 2-point lead for Jacksonville State, looking for more. Oh, another tie up there. Dump it down low. And Niagu has it stripped and out of play. Goes out of bounds. And it's last touched by Western Kentucky. And it's going to be Jacksonville State ball when we return. 3:40 to play.
L.J. Hackman, he's known for his defense, but he's got some offense. Inside-out move, nice finish. Going to the glass, use the glass. Got a great one here in Owensboro, Kentucky.
Time now for tonight's Geico play of the game. Here on the Jacksonville State side of things, Niagu, who's been busy all game long for Jacksonville State. Kind of a surprising effort from the Russian. 17 points and 9 rebounds. And that big throwdown there on the pick and roll is our Geico play of the game. A career-high 17 points from Niagu.
Right. Career high. They got him the ball. Got the ball movement. He's athletic. He's quick. Got good hands. Pick and roll has been very effective for Jacksonville State. The big guy doing a great job finishing in traffic.
Got a career-high points and rebounds tonight. And he's a rebound shy of his first career double-double. What an effort from Niagu. Kind of a breakout game for him.
Wow.
Mustafa El-Mutaou-Akil.
Nice finish. Missed the first shot. Offensive rebound.
back to a 4-point advantage here for the Gamecocks. Western Kentucky is reeling right now, already dealing with injuries. They don't have Tegan Moore, their leading scorer in the lineup, missing his 4th straight game with a concussion. Here's Myers. He checked out another one! My goodness!
Way downtown. Where Brooklyn would love, Ryan Myers.
Myers with ice water in his veins, buries his 4th three. Down in the for the throwdown!
Throw it to the big fella.
And the career-high effort from the 7-footer from Russia, Yaroslav Niagu throws it down to get the lead back up to 3 for the Gamecocks.
Great give and take, both these teams. Nice move now. Step back 3 from way downtown. Heck of a shot by Myers from Brooklyn. Big fella, stop it, Wakil, throws it inside. Niago, forget about it. Having a great game.
I'll tell you what, Coach, this has been one of the better college basketball games I think I've been able to broadcast for a while, just because it's been so physical. Both teams have been in situations where, man, they should be giving this game up, because Mustafa Wakil was out for a good chunk of that first half.
Yep.
Western Kentucky's missing their leading scorer. They've had 2 players ejected. Both these teams could have given up a long time ago in this game, but here we are, 2:54 to go in a 3-point game. Both these teams, either team can come up with this one.
Yep, it's a great game. It's not pretty, but it's super physical, aggressive. Both these teams are playing their hearts out. Both teams are playing like winners. Unfortunately, only one team can come away with the victory.
Well, let's see what happens in this final 2:52 of play. Alex Obario, the great Pete Gillen, our entire CBS crew, glad to have you with us for this late Conference USA showdown between Western Kentucky and Jacksonville State. Taking it inside.
Whoa!
Oh, what a play there! Ryan Myers again, this time shot it from long range. Now able to drive to the bucket.
Great finish, 1-point game.
He's got 20 in the game.
How about that? Myers did a great job.
.2:16 to play. Load up a shot, ball batted around, knocked out of play, last touched by Western. It'll stay with Jacksonville State. Did not hit the rim, so 5 on the shot clock here. Now, Wakil coming back in.
They check the time, I think. Jacksonville State, A.C. Bryant, second leading scorer, hasn't done much today.
Wakil draws the foul, and it's going to be a foul against Newell. That's number 5 on Newell, and that sends him out of the game. So for Western Kentucky, they have 2 ejections, and now Newell's fouled out of the game.
He doesn't want to leave.
We've got 30 seconds here to figure this all out.
Yeah. Wow. Third leading scorer, Brett Newell, 6'9" senior, Chicago. Fouled out.
Cade Stinnett, who's been seldomly used role player. He's from Bowling Green. He's going to come in for him here in this situation. I mean, they're coming down to the bench. I was not joking when I said got to go to the intramurals here pretty soon.
No.
If you're Hank Plona. Look at this. Most by a team in Conference USA this season. Another free throw attempt. This time it's off the mark. It's a 2-point lead for Jacksonville State. Western Kentucky can tie or take the lead on this possession. They're going to need all they can muster offensively. This is Ryan Myers. He's had some big shots in this game. Myers has 20.
Unseld hasn't done much at all. Good 3-point shooter.
10 on the shot clock with the kick out. Stinnett for 3. Oh, in and out. That looked pretty off of his hands.
Halfway down.
Roof would have blown off of this place for the hometown kid.
Big time 3.
And And now Jacksonville State in control with 90 seconds to play.
Oh, no!
Oh, and they throw it away!
The big fella.
And the Yagu's had such a good game. It's another turnover. That's the 16th turnover of the game for Jacksonville State, and we get a timeout taken with 1:25 to play here in Bowling Green.
Yep.
Take a look at the last one.
Iago had the ball, just anticipated him going. No, pass is full. Ray Harper tried to get the ball, push it back in bounds. Can't do that, coach.
Here's the reset situation. The possession arrow favors Jacksonville State at the moment. 2 timeouts left for Jacksonville State, Western Kentucky with 1 remaining. And you can see the bonus situation. Jacksonville State is a double bonus, and they've been there for quite some time. Still the 1+1 right now for Western Kentucky. Let's go back to the last meeting back on December the 29th at Pete Matthews Coliseum in Alabama. Gamecocks AC Bryant leading all scores, a game-high 23 points, 7 rebounds. They shot 50% from 3 to Jacksonville State. AC Bryant was 5 of 7 from downtown. Gamecocks won the first meeting 78-67. We've got a tight one here in Bowling Green, 66-64. Western Kentucky trailing by 2 with possession of the basketball.
Unsold. Had a tough night.
Getting that ball in the hands of Ryan Myers. Western Kentucky banged up, the walking wounded. Myers with the fall away, off the mark, ball batted around, into the hands of the 7-footer. Niagu now with his first career double-double.
Yep. Not a good shot for Myers. Good defense by Jacksonville State.
Less than a minute to play.
Giant possession right now for both teams.
Jacoby Hill. The Gamecocks up by 2. Hill on the drive, tough shot. Niagu's got it inside. Oh, missed it. Another offensive rebound by Hill, and he draws the foul. Just relentless on the rebounding effort from Jacksonville State.
Yep. Nice drive. Iago tries to finish. Getting bumped a little bit. He can't finish. How about the young man, Jacoby Hill, 6'4" freshman.
Unseld picks up the personal foul. That's his 4th. Boy. 28 personal fouls called against Western Kentucky. A foul out in 4. Hill misses the first. 31 and 6/10 seconds to go. Hill with 1 more.
A good free throw shooter, 72% from the line.
And makes that one. Gets the lead up to 3, 67-64.
Don't need a 3 now for Western unless it's wide open. Got plenty of time.
LJ Hackman on the drive. Oh, a double-handed swat. What a play there from Niagu defensively. And a timeout taken by Western Kentucky. 21.8 to go. 21 second. Take a look at this, coach.
Here's our man, Iago. Nice penetration. Boom! Great block. Way to protect the rim. Attacking the basket. In there. Hackman had a shot at a layup, but the man of the day, Iago, was great offensively and defensively.
You know, he's got great hair too, coach. The long flowing hair.
Oh, having a great game.
Looks like he should be on the beaches.
Top game of the year for the young man from Russia.
Career day for him. Both career highs in points and rebounds. No matter what he gets the rest of the way, there'll be new career highs. 19 points, 12 rebounds, his first career double-double.
He dominated the paint, offensively for sure, and a good job defensively in the lane.
Niagu with his first block here. Okay, coach, 21.8 to go. Hank Plona calls a timeout. His team's trailing by 3. There's an 8/10 of a differential between the shot and the game clock. What is Hank Plona telling the team right now? What is he drawing on?
We get a good shot now. We don't need a three, but if we got one, we'll take it. I think he's going to try to go right now to Myers, right, who's playing really, really well for them. Ryan Myers is scoring, try to burn him off screens. If they play him too tight, drive the ball. Okay, try to get to the free throw line, but if we try to get Myers the ball, he's a guy who's been on fire. If not, we try to go with Hackman. Those are the two guards. Unseld, unfortunately, he's had a tough night. He's a good player. He's had a tough night, right? He's only 1 for 10 from the field.
Hackman inbounding on the baseline, trying to get it in. That's going to float one up, and it's a dangerous one, and it's stolen away. Here's Jacoby Hill in transition. They're going to have to foul, and they do.
Wow. Getting the ball in bounds. Ready the defense by Jacksonville State.
Tough break.
Great defense.
So Hill at the free throw line. That's going to send some of the folks here in Bowling Green to the exits. But I'll tell you what, this has been quite the effort. Really, both of these teams, but Western Kentucky out without their leading scorer, losing one of their top leaders in Murdix to an ejection early in the second half. As we get a timeout after both made free throws here, Jacksonville State will take it with 5-point lead and 16.7 to play. Also had an ejection on a flagrant by the freshman Armello Boone. And then Newell, the senior from Chicago, the North Texas transfer, has fouled out of the game. So when you add it all up, they just have not had their full complement of players. And yet here they were, Jacksonville State, who's had a nice run of it here as of late. Winners of 3 of their last 4. But even Jacksonville State has had contributions from players you wouldn't have expected. This is the play of Ryan Myers here.
Myers has been fabulous. Knocking down threes, doing a great job, going off screens. Splash.
Back to live action here as Hackman going to dump it off into the corner. Unseld for 3. That's off the mark. Ball batted around into the hands of Jacoby Hill. And we're going to get a foul here. A couple more free throws with 7.4 to play.
That'll do it.
And I'll tell you, there's just been so many free throws in this game. This will be the 49th and 50th free throws attempted by Jacksonville State in this game. There have been an additional 24 taken by Western Kentucky. So Hill to the free throw line.
Yep.
He's got 9 points. That'll put him in double figures. His 6th make on 7 attempts and 7 rebounds. With 7.4 to go, Jacksonville State going to pick up another win in Conference USA play. They'll move to 7-4 in conference play. As we get Hackman taking it in for 2 with 1.9 to play. They'll just need to run this one out. A.C. Bryant hanging on to it, and Jacksonville State comes into Bowling Green to Diddle Arena. And Jacksonville State hangs on, a game with 14 lead changes and 15